Let's just have some fun. If any of these postures don't serve you, please modify or add on anything that your body needs. We're just going to move and breathe and, get the wiggles out since we can't really go outside. We're going to start in how are we going to start? We're going to start in child's pose. So taking the knees wide and the feet together. Sinking the hips back. If you need a cushion under your knees, please use a blanket or whatever. And then we're just going to walk our hands out. Placing our forehead on the mat. Taking a moment to center ourselves. Connect with our breath. Let's take a deep breath in together through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Deep breath in. Long breath out. One more really deep breath. Feel the lungs fill up. As you exhale, just let it go, sinking the hips back, walking the fingers out a little bit further. Pulling the shoulders away from the ears. Maybe you massage the forehead out. Just coming into our breath. If you want a little tricep stretch, you can bring hands to prayer behind your neck. Walking your elbows out, sink the heart towards the earth. Releasing the hands, pushing up to a tabletop as you're ready. Bringing the knees just below our hips, wrists just below shoulders, creating a neutral spine. We're going to lengthen the crown of our head towards the front of our mat and pull our tailbone back. Engage the belly towards the spine. Really push into the hands, push into the shins and the tops of the feet, like you're pushing the floor away. Spread the shoulder blades away from each other instead of dipping in. Good, and we'll move with our breath here, igniting our Ujjayi breath. So breathing in and out through the nose, creating a constriction in the back of the throat. As we inhale, dropping the belly towards the earth, maybe taking our gaze up. As you exhale, round into the spine, tuck the chin into the chest for cat pose. Inhale for cow, creating this smile with your back. And exhale for cat, creating a rainbow. Inhale, moving with your breath. Exhale. Adding any movements that feel good in your body. Maybe you barrel roll the torso. You can sink the hips back and forward. Just gifting yourself some freedom here to wake the body up. And then when you're ready, finding a still spine, lengthening. We're going to reach our right heel towards the back of our mat, lifting the heel up in line with the hip. Really pushing into that left shin, top of the foot. And we're going to root into the right hand, lifting the left arm forward. Taking a breath in, maybe kicking up. And as you exhale, round in, knee to elbow, tap. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rounding it in. Inhale, extending it out. Exhale, round it in one more time. Then inhale, reaching out. We're going to plant our left hand, plant the right toes to the back of the mat. Then you're going to pivot on the inside of that right foot, Creating a kickstand with the left knee, rooting into the left hand, and open up for a side plank, modified on our knee. We're opening the heart, taking our gaze up, breathing. You can add movement here if you want, opening the chest on the inhale. Exhale, bringing that hand down. Inhale, opening up. Exhale. Inhale one more time, stretching out. As you exhale, right hand finds the earth. Bring that right knee in to meet the left. Maybe you give a little swing side to side. Good, and then we're going to lift our left foot up, flexing the foot, really driving that heel back, engaging the quads. Reaching our right arm forward, keeping our gaze down. We don't want to crunch in our neck in yoga. Our spine is always long. So maybe as you inhale, you kick up with the limbs. Exhale, rounding it in. Inhale, full extension. Engage the core. Exhale, bringing it in. Inhale, one more time. Exhale, round. Good. Inhale, reaching it out. Plant that left hand, or right hand, pointing, bringing the left toes to the earth, pivoting on that inside of the foot, and reaching the left arm up. Finding length from the crown of the head to the outside edge of that left foot. You can add some movement here, opening the chest, inhale, exhale, sweeping it down. Inhale, open, exhale. Inhale, opening up one more time. Exhale, finding the earth. Good, sit back onto the heels for a moment. We'll interlace our fingers behind our back. Inhale, lifting the heart up, take your gaze up. Really pull the shoulders away from the ears. Maybe you stay here. If you want to add a little more, you can fold. Bringing the forehead down towards the earth. Playing with bringing your palms together maybe. If you need a strap here or a belt for more opening in the shoulders, you can use that, grabbing on. Breathe, one more inhale. As you exhale, we're gently coming up. Release the hands up. Exhale, coming to the earth, tabletop. Tucking the toes, we're going to send the feet to the back of the mat for a plank. As we're in our plank, our gaze is down, we're spreading the shoulder blades, driving the heels back, squeezing the belly in, creating a little fire in the core, breathing deeply. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, you can come to tippy toes or drop to your knees. We're going to tuck our elbows really close to our body, hover, pause, inhale, exhale, lowering all the way down to the earth. Inhale, Bhujangasana, baby cobra. We're lifting the heart up, squeezing the elbows together, really pushing into the hips, but not taking our head up. Take your gaze down. Feel that lumbar spine engaged. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower down. One more inhale, rising. Maybe you hover the hands. Feel that engagement. Shoulder blades down the back. One more breath in. As you exhale, plant into the hands. Tuck the toes. You can tabletop or plank to downward facing dog. Coming into our first down dog of the day. You can take some walks with your dog. Bending one knee and then the other if that feels good. Really lifting the hips to the sky. We're going to slowly walk to the front of our mat, but taking a lot of baby steps, crossing one ankle over the other. Bending in the knees if you need to. Arriving in a forward fold at the top of our mat. Our feet are hip-width distance. You can let the head go. Grabbing opposite elbows if that feels good. Swing side to side. Try not to lock out the knees. If we're having a hard time hinging at the hips, bend the knees a lot and then fold. Then you can try to straighten. Good, releasing the hands down. We'll take a halfway lift, flat back, shoulders away from the ears, lengthen the crown of the head forward. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, rising all the way up, reaching towards the sky. Our quads are engaged. Tuck of the tailbone, shoulders away from the ears. Take a breath in. As you exhale, hands to heart center. Taking a moment to pause with our eyes closed. Lifting all 10 toes off the mat. Feeling our feet rooted. Quads are engaged, core is strong. Maybe setting an intention or dedicating our practice to somebody or something. Just breathing peace and love into the earth, to the people around you. Keep that intention through your practice, always focusing on our breath. On the inhale, we'll reach the arms up toward the sky. As you exhale, fold forward, leading with the heart. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, rising up, reaching up. Exhale, folding forward. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold down. One more time, rising all the way up. Legs are strong. Turning the pinkies toward each other. Maybe you add a little back bend. As you exhale, dive forward. Halfway lift, flat back. As you exhale, we're going to fold, stepping our left foot to the back of the mat. Dropping our left knee down, arriving in a runner's lunge. So our hips are square, we're lengthening the crown of our head. Lifting up, spreading the chest, opening the heart space. Making sure our knees just over our ankle. If you need blocks or props here, you can grab them. Then inhale, we'll sweep the arms up to the sky. Really sinking into that left hip, stretching the left hip flexor. Good, as you exhale, drop the left hand down, taking a twist, reaching the right arm up. Stretching out. Breathing. Good job. We'll sweep the right arm down. Step the right foot back, arriving in a plank. Moving through a gentle Vinyasa, so you can come to the tippy toes or the knees. We're going to lower all the way to the earth. Inhale, baby cobra, lifting the heart up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step or float forward when you're ready, arriving in a forward fold at the top of your mat. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Beautiful job. Exhale, folding forward. Halfway lift, flat back. As you exhale, fold, step the right foot back. Dropping the right knee to the earth. Checking in that our hips are square. Maybe you support yourself here. Maybe hands are on the earth. Take a breath in, reach the arms up. We're in our low lunge. Shoulders away from the ears. Good, big breath in. As you exhale, plant that right hand on the inside of the left foot, taking a twist. Reaching that left arm up. Breathing. One more inhale. As you exhale, finding that hand on the earth, tuck the right toes, send the left leg back. Moving through your vinyasa, so maybe you stick with baby cobra, lowering all the way down. Maybe you up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Bring the toes to touch, lifting the left leg up. Squaring the hips forward. Length from the heel to the crown of the head. Exhale, lower the foot down. Inhale, right leg reaches back. As you exhale, we're going to round it in towards the nose and then step it through, coming into our high lunge. So our left knee is high this time. If you need to drop it, you may. We're going to rise up. So once again, our hips are square, our knees just over our ankle. Trying not to shine the ribs forward, but pull the core in, stacking the shoulders over the hips. Good job. We're going to inhale, lengthen, straighten the right leg, keep the left heel high. Exhale, dipping towards the earth. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, one more time. Exhale all the way to the earth. Untuck the left toes, taking half split. So extending that right leg long, foot is flexed. This is a great place for a stack of books or blocks on each side of you. If you don't have blocks, no problem. You can find other things to prop you up. We're lengthening the crown of the head. Maybe folding deeper as you exhale. Maybe you walk the hands out. Finding that stretch. When you're ready, we're walking our hands forward to frame that right foot. Tuck the left toes, send the right leg back, three-legged dog. Then bend the knees, stack the hips, opening up. You can take your gaze under that right armpit. Maybe you give the hip a few circles. Good. Exhale, lower the foot down. Good. We're going to lift our right leg to start. Right leg lifts, flexing the foot, hips are square. Exhale, lower the foot down. Inhale, left leg reaches back. As you exhale, rounding it in, squeezing the core, stepping it through. High lunge. Keeping our right knee lifted. Option to drop it if you need to. Sinking low. You can always place your hands on your hips if it's too much to have them lifted. As we inhale, we'll straighten the left leg. As you exhale, dip down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lifting up. This exhale, lowering all the way to the earth. Untuck those right toes, taking half split. So if we're having a hard time reaching the floor, use your props, or you can stay lifted. Keep your hands on your hips and just pull the heart forward. You can still get a really good stretch in the calf and the hamstring here. Lengthening. Good, we're going to walk our hands forward, tuck the right toes, send the left leg back, three-legged dog. Then bend the knees, stack the hips, opening up to the left side. Maybe lift your knee a little higher, squeeze your foot closer to the glute. One more inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, lowering all the way down. Need water. Are you still recording there, darling? Cool. Yeah, I just needed water.
Still recording?
Yeah. We're good. I'm back on it. We're going to step or float to the front of the mat. Breath in, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising up, reaching up. We're going to take some circles with the body. So grabbing opposite elbows. We're going to bend in the knees. Take a breath in. As you exhale, come down the right side. Inhale, up the left. Stretch out. Exhale, down the right. Inhale, peeling up. Pause at the top. Breath in. Exhale, down the left side. Inhale, up the right. Exhale, circle. Inhale, lifting up. Beautiful. Releasing the hands. Stretch it out. As you exhale, diving forward. Halfway lift, lengthen. As you exhale, we'll fold, step the feet back. Moving through a vinyasa or skip it, arriving in downward facing dog. Inhale, up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Double leg lift, left leg lifts first. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right leg reaches back. Exhale, knee to nose. Rock forward on the left toes. Squeeze the core. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extension. As you exhale, stepping it through, high lunge. Good. Arriving in our high lunge. Sinking lower. Eventually your right thigh will be parallel to the earth and your left heel will be directly stacked over the ball of your foot. Taking a breath in. As you exhale, bringing the heart forward, airplane arms. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, lift. As you exhale, airplane, squeeze the triceps. Good, and then dropping that left hand to the earth, taking your twist. Breathing deep. Inhale. Exhale, right hand finds the earth. We're in a runner's lunge. We're going to bring that left foot to the earth for warrior 2 foot pattern. We're going to inhale, open up. So in our warrior 2, our right heel is in line with the left arch of the foot. Our hip points are square to the left side of the mat. Make sure your knee's just over your ankle. And take your gaze over that right middle finger. Breathing. Driving that knee out towards the pinky toe. We'll flip the palm, reverse the warrior back, reach it up. Stretch it out. As you exhale, bringing that forearm to the right thigh, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. One more time, reversing it back. As you exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the earth. Step your right foot back. We're going to root into our left hand. Turn on the balls of our feet and open up side plank. You have option to drop your left knee like we did in the beginning. Or you can hover your right foot. You can grab peace fingers. Wherever we are, not sinking our hips to the earth, but keeping them lifted. Breathing. You're so strong. One more breath in. Exhale, right hand comes down. Moving through a vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down. Take a deep breath in together through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Good. Toes come to touch. Lifting our right leg up. As you exhale, lower the foot down. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Exhale, round it in, knee to nose. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Lift the foot a little higher. Inhale. Exhale, we're stepping it through, high lunge. Sweeping the arms up. Breathing. So keeping our legs where they are, taking a breath in. As you exhale, bringing the heart forward. Pretend you're squeezing a beach ball back here. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, airplane arms, bringing them back. Good. Inhale. As you exhale, airplane arms. Right hand finds the earth, taking a twist, left arm reaches up. One more breath. Exhale, left hand comes down. Pivot on that right foot, planting the heel down this time. And open up, warrior two. So hip points to the right side of the mat. Shoulders away from the ears. Driving that left knee out. Keeping the legs where they are, flip the palm, reverse your warrior. Lengthening back. As you exhale, extended side angle. You can reach the right arm up or forward. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended. One more, reversing it back. This exhale, finding the earth. Stepping the left foot back, rooting into the right hand, and opening up side plank. Many variations you can take here. Wherever we are, we're lifting our hips off the earth. One more breath. Exhale, lowering left hand down. Moving through a vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lifting our right leg first, flexing the foot. As you exhale, bring it towards your right elbow. Maybe as you slide it up towards the shoulder. Inhale, send it back. Exhale across your body. Inhale, reaching it back. Exhale, stepping it through. High lunge. Good. Inhale. As you exhale, airplane arms coming into warrior three. So we're bending, rooting into the right foot, and lifting the left leg up. Trying to make a perfect T with your body, keeping the hips square, gazes down, breathing in. As you exhale, bending in the right leg, plant the left foot, open up, warrior two. Good. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. This exhale will find half moon, so bringing the right hand down to the earth or a block, whatever you need. We're going to bend into the right leg and kick the left leg up. Stacking our hips on top of each other, flexing the left foot. Leg is parallel. Maybe you lift the left arm all the way up, take your gaze up. You can play with your balance, lifting the right hand off the earth. Breathing. One more breath in. I'm falling. As you exhale, planting that left foot back, reverse your warrior. Beautiful. Straightening the right leg, reaching everything back. We're going to bring our arms out like wings, reaching forward, so keeping the hips where they are. And then as you exhale, bringing that right hand down. Triangle pose, so both legs are straight. Left foot is turned out. Good. As we inhale, we'll stand up. Turn the right toes toward the front or left side of your mat. So we're in a wide fold, wide leg stance. Bringing the toes in and the heels out. You're going to inhale, reach up. As you exhale, folding down. You can grab your ankles if you'd like. You can bring your hands to the earth. You can walk the hands behind you. Tripod headstand is in your practice. You can play with that here, bringing the crown of the head to the earth, rooting into the hands, and lifting up. If we're not there, that's okay. Just stay folded. You're in headstand, gently coming out. Lifting up halfway, lengthen, exhale, fold. Grabbing opposite elbows, you can sway side to side. Let the head go. Good, inhale, lifting up, bringing the hands to our hips, standing all the way up. Turning the right toes toward the front of the mat. And stepping forward, reaching up on the inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, folding down. You can step or float back, moving through your Vinyasa, meeting in downward facing dog. Lifting the left leg up and back. Exhale, bringing it in towards the left elbow, maybe towards the shoulder. Inhale, extension. Exhale, across your body towards the right. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, stepping it all the way through, high lunge. Lengthening on the inhale, reaching up. Exhale, airplane arms, root into the left foot, kicking the right leg up. Finding your balance. Maybe our right toes are on the earth. Maybe they're barely lifted. Breathing. One more inhale. As you exhale, bend in the left leg, plant into the right foot, open up, warrior two. Moving with our breath, flip the palm, reversing it back. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reaching it back. This exhale, finding half moon. So cartwheel the hands down, root into the left foot, kicking the right leg up. Stacking the hips on top of each other. Flexing that right foot. Maybe you play with lifting the left arm off the earth. One more inhale. As you exhale, bend in the left leg, plant the right foot, reverse your warrior. Straighten the left leg, reach everything back. And as you exhale, hinging at the hips, reaching forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, triangle pose. Stretching the right arm up. Both legs are straight. Micro bend in that front left leg. Beautiful. And then keeping the legs straight, use the core, tipping up. Turning that left toe towards the right side of your mat. Beautiful. This time we're going to take our heels in and our toes out. We'll inhale, reach up. Exhale, come down halfway, cactus, the arms open. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, lower. So you have options here. You can do core by bringing elbow down one side and then the other. Maybe you do some booty burn, leg stretch. You can lift the right heel up and then the left. Maybe both. Maybe you pulse. Good, and then inhale, stretch everything up. As you exhale, bring the hands behind your low back. Interlacing fingers. Turn the toes straight. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, folding down. Taking the shoulders away from the ears. Trying to connect the palms, straightening the elbows. Breathing deep. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hands down. Inhale, halfway, straighten the back out. Bring hands to hips, stand all the way up. Turning the left toes, stepping to the front of our mat. Good, we're going to reach up on the inhale. Heel toe the feet out a little bit wider than hips. As you exhale, we'll fold forward. And just sway side to side. Shaking out. Doing great, guys. We're almost there. Heel toe feet closer together. Inhale halfway. Exhale, folding down, coming onto the balls of our feet. Bringing the heels down. Good, and then bringing the booty to the earth. Doing a little bit of core before we finish off here. So we'll come into boat pose. You have options for arms and legs. So maybe your heels are down and you're just using the core. You can support yourself. Maybe our legs are lifted, still supporting ourselves. Or maybe our arms are reaching forward. You can straighten both up. This is going to cause your back to round. So try to keep the heart lifted. Reaching forward. Finding length in the spine. Taking a breath here. Inhale. As you exhale, lower and hover. Squeeze the core. Take your gaze up so we're not straining the neck. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, lower. Squeeze. Inhale. Exhale, lower. One more inhale, coming up. Exhale, lowering down. Hover everything. Maybe you scissor kick the feet. Squeeze the core. You're so strong. One more breath in. Exhale, bringing the knees into the chest. Rocking side to side. Great job. Now we're going to stay on our back, taking our soles of the feet together. So we're in Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly. This is a great ab workout for your lower core, which is really hard to target. So we're going to reach our arms forward. And don't pull in the neck, but reach with the hands. Keep your gaze up. Okay, and we'll crunch for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, you're amazing. 3, 2, and 1. Coming down. Stretch everything out. Point the toes, reach it up. Amazing. Bring the knees into the chest. We're going to rock and roll on the spine, so maybe you grab behind the thighs. We're going to rock and roll so much that we come to standing. So rocky, rocky. And then let's plant the feet with control, standing up. Good. Exhale, diving forward. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back. Moving through your vinyasa or skip it. Last chance. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down. Beautiful job. We're going to lift our right leg back. As you exhale for pigeon pose, bringing the right knee behind the right wrist. Dropping our left leg straight. Check in that the hips are square. So if you're rolling off to the side, bring your foot down a little bit and try to square the hips. If you need to support yourself, bringing a block under that right hip for support. Otherwise, we're just going to lengthen the spine as you breathe in. As you exhale, walk the hands out. I want your neck supported here, so if you need to stack your fists and rest your forehead, maybe you come all the way down to the earth. Feeling that opening in the right glute. If you have knee problems, you can take this on your back in a figure 4. So just bringing that right ankle on top of the left knee. Same situation here. Less strenuous on the kneecap. Whatever your body needs. Finding what works for you. This is your yoga. Beautiful job. We're going to walk our hands up. You're going to sit off to the right hip, swinging the left leg around. So we're double wrapped here. Our left ankle is on the outside of our right leg. If this is too much for you, you can bring the right leg forward. No problem. You're going to root into that left hand. Inhale, reaching up, finding length. As you exhale, taking a twist. If this is too much for you, you can always just grab that left knee. We're not collapsing into the back, but sitting up tall. Good, gently come back, untwist. Bring that left leg out to the side. Squaring the shoulders toward the left leg. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale, fold. Finding length in the spine. If you need a strap or a belt here, you can hook it on your foot. Otherwise, you can just grab your shin or calf. Maybe we're touching our toes, maybe we're not. Good job walking the hands up. We'll root into that right hand behind us. You're going to sweep the left arm, reaching the hips back, stretching it out. Exhale, lowering down. Good. We have to move to our other side, so we have options. You can vinyasa through by crossing your ankles, coming over knees, coming back to a plank and down dog. Or you can just swap the legs out. So we're bringing our left leg forward. Right leg comes behind us. You'll have to rock over the knee. Come onto the hands. Squaring the hips. Finding your position, your alignment. Taking a big breath in. And exhale, lowering down to the earth. If you're ever needing more on your pigeon, you can always bend that back leg, grabbing the foot or hooking it in the crease of the elbow, finding a tall spine. Wherever your body is perfect. Just breathing here. On your next inhale, slowly coming up, sitting off to the left side this time. We're going to swing the right leg around. So right ankle is on the outside of our left leg. You need to straighten this left leg. That's totally okay. We're sitting up tall. Bringing that right hand behind our right hip. Inhale, reaching up. As you exhale, taking a twist. Taking your gaze over the right shoulder if it feels good. You don't have to take it that far. Breathing in. Exhale, walking the hands to our left side, counter twist. And then coming back to center. Bring the right leg out to the side. Left foot is on the inside here. Squaring our shoulders towards the right side, finding length as we breathe in. And exhale, we're folding down. Maybe one side is tighter than the other. That's okay, be gentle with yourself. Just breathing. Loving that stretch. Slowly walking the hands up. We're going to root into the left hand. Sweep the right arm out and up, reaching back. Lifting the hips up. And exhale, coming down. Good job, guys. Now we're going to take both legs out long in front of us. One more fold. Sitting up tall. Shoulders are stacked over the hips. Reaching up, inhale, and exhale, lowering down. Feeling a little sore and tight this morning. Some days I can get my forehead way down here, some days not, but that's the beautiful thing about yoga. There's no attachment, no expectation, just being happy with where you are. With what is. Gently walking the hands up. We're going to rock and roll on the spine one more time. Coming into shoulder stand. So if shoulder stand hurts your cervical spine, you can just take the legs up. Otherwise, we're going to lift the legs up. Shimmy those shoulders a little underneath you. You can support yourself here, or you can interlace fingers and lift up. Make sure there's a little space between the chin and the chest. Our core is engaged. Everything really strong. If you need more in the back, you can walk the feet back behind you, connecting the toes on the earth. If toes are connected, really walk the toes in, but drive the heels back, stretching the back out. You can bend the knees, bring it to deaf man's pose. And wherever you are, gently, gently coming out, using the core. Beautiful. We're going to bring our soles of the feet to the mat just below the glutes. Knees are in line with the hips, and we're lifting the hips up for bridge pose. Always counterposing the spine. If you want to take fish instead, you can straighten the legs out. Coming up, bringing your hands under your hips, squeezing the elbows together, and dropping the head back. Gently coming out. Hi. Good. Bringing the knees in toward each other. Giving yourself a hug, rocking side to side. Can you move? knees. Good. Taking a breath here, bringing the arms out like a cactus. Big inhale. As you exhale, dropping the knees to the left side of your mat. Keeping that right shoulder connected. Take your gaze over the right shoulder. Supine twist. Inhale, coming back through center. Exhale to the other side. Taking your gaze over. Beautiful. Coming back to center. One more big inhale, squeezing the knees in towards you, lifting the forehead up. Squeeze yourself really, really tight. Big breath in. And as you exhale, lowering down for your Savasana. Taking the feet out wider than hips. Toes fall out to the side. Make sure you lengthen the neck. Maybe tuck the shoulders a little bit. And just come into your resting pose, closing the eyes down. Appreciating the rest in our body. Noticing if we feel different from when we first started our practice today. Maybe a little more calm. A little more focused. A little less distracted. Feeling your body melting into the floor. Feeling safe, supported, loved. Returning to the natural rhythm of your breath. If we have any thoughts, don't pass judgment on them, just observe them. And then let them go. Roll your right ear towards your right shoulder and left ear towards your left shoulder. Rocking it side to side. Finding stillness. Whatever is happening, whatever is changing, whatever is going or not going according to my plans, I release my hold on all of it. I leave behind who I think I am, who I want to be, what I want the world to be. I come home to the great peace of the present moment. Bringing awareness back into your body. Gently wiggling the fingers and the toes. Making circles with the wrists and ankles. When you feel ready, big inhale, morning stretch, reaching the arms up overhead, pointing the toes, stretching it all out. As you exhale, release. Gently rolling off to your right side, bringing the knees in. Taking a moment to pause and thank yourself for making time for your practice today. In this crazy world we're living in currently, it's so important to take care of your mind, take care of your body. Find gratitude. With the eyes still closed, let's come up to a comfortable seat. Arriving in our seat, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Let's take a big inhale, reach the arms up overhead. As you exhale, bringing that energy into the heart space. Hands in front of our heart, always remembering to be love, give love, and show love. Hands to our lips, to always speak kindly and use words of compassion. And hands to our third eye center, to always follow your intuition and be who you truly are. Let's take a big cleansing breath in. Open mouth, exhale towards the earth. Namaste. Thanks guys. Have a beautiful day. More videos coming at ya if you want to donate. My Venmo is listed below. If not, no worries. It's not about the money. It's about taking care of my people. I love you. Now have a boogie.